For a miner, there is nothing as glorious as hitting the purple patch the first time of mining. But without accurate information and technology that locates mineral veins, determine risks to workers and streamline operations, miners cannot increase efficiency and increase operation sustainability. But geophysical and cartographical equipment supplied to the Ministry of Mines and Mining Development's Geological Survey Department through support from the African Development Bank AFDB under Governance and Institutional Program GISP is helping small-scale miners to increase capacity and operational efficiency.
We were more of just doing the artisan mining methods because you'd not be having any data as to what you're mining or what grade, where exactly to mine and look. So when we engaged our friends, they came in on board and they actually advised us to start with a process of more investigation, which is called magnetics. And so we had now a magnetic linear anomaly picture of what is underground. And after that, we followed that with induced polarization, IP, which even improved the picture and gave us specific areas to target our mining activities. So that improved a lot. And also we were able to identify the particular quartz reefs within the ground. In terms of operation, it then improved our operation in that we identified quartz reefs where we put just small teams of guys opening shafts going underground. But it also helped us to identify a much wider ore body, which was on a banded iron formation, and we were then able to start mining by means of open cast methods. Their involvement also helped us to get to a stage where we became a more solid operating mine in the community. We were able to employ more workers from the community. We invited our local chief and he came with his people, and we are employing people within the area. So this is definitely a positive downstream activity from the mining we are doing. It also helped us to improve and increase the capacity of our plant to 5 tons per hour. So, you know, that's an upgrade from a small scale to a fairly decent middle operating scale.
The support and the equipment from the AFDB have also capacitated the Geological Survey Department to effectively discharge its mandate.
Support that we got from the African Development Bank is to do with capacitation of our department in line with the mandate of this department. This department is actually a first-stop shop for all potential investors. We held information, geoscientific information. We are actually the national custodian of that information in the country. One of the aspects where we received assistance was in the training. There has been a lot of training by the bank. Our people have been trained, and they were trained particularly in the usage of the equipment that was donated. There was a geophysical equipment and a cartographic equipment that was donated.
And we have the privilege of assisting the cartographers today to finish some of the map products. When we arrived here about 2-3 weeks ago, basically all the maps were already been captured in GIS, which was wonderful. So all we had to do was assisting the team with the new ArcGIS technology to actually produce a cartographic map from the data. So as a result, we've produced a number of maps, and also attached to these maps is what we call the GIS database, which is a wonderful product. It's compatible now with all the other GIS products I already have in the old technology. So that was great. We are very fortunate to meet all these kind people, and we've managed to produce the maps to actually look similar to the products that was previously produced by the team.
Support under the GISP program was further extended to the Zimbabwe Economic Policy Analysis and Research Unit, a local think tank, to carry out mining studies as well as help the ministry in drafting its mines and minerals policy.
Support that we've received from the African Development Bank under the Governance and Institutional Support Program was to provide technical assistance to the Ministry of Mines in undertaking 6 studies for the ministry, as well as assisting the ministry in drafting the mining and minerals policy. So, in the studies that we undertook for the ministry, one was on assessing the training needs of the mining sector in Zimbabwe. We also did a study on assessing the best practices in managing a sovereign wealth fund, establishing and managing a sovereign wealth fund, as well as best practices in supporting artisanal miners. We also did a study that looked at the fiscal revenue by the Ministries of Ministry of Finance, then the reconfiguration of the Geological Survey, as well as assessment of the scope for value addition and beneficiation in Zimbabwe. So these were the studies that we were provided support by the African Development Bank through the Governance and Institutional Support Program.
Zimbabwe is a mineral-rich country, and interventions such as the funding from the AFDB will go a long way in unlocking the country's mining potential, thereby promote the Zimbabwe is Open for Business initiative.